Alright, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Stellaris. Now, in between the turns, I have set my planets to develop. As you can see, they've all got something to do. Some of them are so high on unrest I can't upgrade buildings, I think. That's the reason anyway. So we've added a few strongholds and fortresses to some planets to try and at least resist the amount of unrest, but it's finally come down to it. It's political game playing time. So we're going to spend a bit of time looking at our factions and so on this turn, with the hopeful aim of making our people happier. So we're going to look at the least popular factions first and start suppressing them. So we can turn our military fleets off. We can minimise our armies tab, we don't need them. Don't really need the civilian tab either. Factions tab though. Yes, we do. So as you can see here, this is our factions tree, and we need to have a look at what's making them happy, what's making them unhappy, so on and so forth. So we're going to go on, let's see, if we go on effects, we can see the only one that's actually given us any benefit is the Justice Organisation, who they have the xenophilic ethos, which is good because so do we. See, we're 41% xenophiles, we are 16% spiritualist, 13% materialist, 7% militarists, 4% xenophobes, 5% egalitarian, and 8% authoritarian. Oh, interesting. Let's just have a quick glance at what our governing ethics are, just to remind myself. We are egalitarian xenophiles, so we need to really get the egalitarian parties up. So we need to improve that massively. So let's see, you are authoritarian, you are spiritualists.
Initiating communications.
Let's see, trade. What do you want to trade? A research agreement for a research agreement. A flat trade. We're allies. So I suppose... yes, we will do that. We will allow that to happen. We have assisted them in a war, so they should be friendly with us. So yeah. Time for some political intrigue. I'm trying to think of which should I quell first. I think authoritarian because it's directly against what we are. So whoever's authoritarian. So these guys here.
Technology discovered.
Citizen Elite Union. Let's just pause the game because things are just going to keep popping up. We want to take actions. We want to suppress them. We do that. Suppress. Faction suppressed modifier added, giving the following effects. Faction happiness -20%. They're already very unhappy anyway. Authoritarian suppressed modifier added, giving the following effects. Authoritarian ethic attraction -75%. Monthly influence cost -1. So we're going to do that. We're going to suppress them. So yeah, the authoritarian guys are going to be very, very unhappy with us. So let's see, who else have we got here? Spiritualist, xenophobe. Do you want to suppress these guys as well? The Afari primacy front. They only have a small group, to be honest, so it might be worth suppressing these guys too. let's do that. How much influence does that leave us with? +2 income. These guys, very unhappy. Let's see what we can do to please them. They want free movement. That'll improve them. Anti-autocratic. Yep. Anti-caste. Yep. Reproductive freedom. So we just need to invoke free movement of people around our empire, which I'm sure I have anyway. I'm pretty sure I do. But that will please them. That'll keep them happier. That's the only thing that they're not particularly chuffed about. Meanwhile, is there anything I can get to get this massive party happier? Let's have a look here. No, we have nothing in the red, so that's good. It's very good indeed. So it's just these guys we need to please by invoking free movement. Let's see. Policies and edicts. Resettlement. What are we looking for? Interference passive. I may change that. Native enlightenment allowed. Resettlement is allowed. Maybe if I change this, this may make people happier. So let's change that to prohibited. Yes. Do I have to do land appropriation is prohibited? Okay. First contact protocol is peaceful. Initial border status is open. Artificial intelligence has citizen rights. Robotic workers are allowed. Refugees are welcome, which I may change. Slavery and purge. Okay, I think it's per species then. Let's say that one works. Species. Okay. So these are all the species in our empire apparently. Where do I set the default? I'm sure we should have solid rights for everyone. We've got Encano here. Let's all go from the most popular down. Enfari, yes, we should have all the core rights. We have decent citizenships, full citizens, decent living standards, full military service. Colonization is allowed, no population controls, no migration controls. That should be the same for everyone, I think. Is there a quick way to tell? Are these in our empire? Why are these guys greyed out? Because we have 2 of them. They've got full solution, decent living standards, no migration, colonization allowed, no proper. I wonder. Let's go back to the. Let me go back. There we go. To the factions screen. Let's have a look. These guys here. Oh, free movement's now allowed. Okay, so they've got free movement's back on. Okay, so they're happy now. Happy-ish. They're giving us a positive of 0.3, so they're now our second faction. Let's allow that to take over and see what happens. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the game was about to crash then. Our fleets are returning home from the mighty conflict. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a thingy to spendy here. So we finished these 3 trees. I think it's time. Okay, let's just do
Tile
this first.
cleared.
View. Cheapest. 14, 16, 20, 13, 13. Wow, okay, everything's really expensive. A Tomb World habitability plus 20%. Okay.
Construction
16,
complete.
16, 20. So it's between these two. We can either have Assault Army damage plus 15%, Assault Army morale plus 15%, or Tomb World habitability. We'll go for this one, because I don't really think I'm going to be doing any Tomb Worlds. Over here, I think we're going to go for... Got all diplomacy, we got all discovery, we got all prosperity. So I think we'll go for unity. Oh, sorry, harmony. Adopting this gives us adoption ethics, pop growth increased by 25%. Okay.
Initiating communications.
Right. Game, you need to chill out, mate. Just slow down, dude. Alright, so we're going to adopt that. The Arcano Empire wishes us to be an associate, I think. The Stellar Axis does not only cooperate with its members. We would like to accede an offer of association status to the Infari Interplanetary State. We'll agree for now, yes. We're fine with that. Because, you know, we want protection unless these guys come back to try and attack us once more. Our influence at. We're still getting +2 influence, so I could suppress another undesirable faction. But our populace is going to be chiefly unhappy if we're doing this over and over and over.
Technology discovered.
Smashing. Hopefully discovered. Totally forgot what we was researching. What's your speciality? Computers again. Hooray, computers. Is it? It is. Okay, so we have to go for Research Institute. Let's do that then. What did we just research? Oh, we got Research B plus 5%. What about on the Society one? We got Clone Armies. Okay. Economy seems to be quite well, growing actually, really quick. Let's have a look here. Scrolled way too rapidly. I thought this list was bigger. So these guys have no current projects on the go, primarily because I know they've got a nice chunk of resources there, but they are giving us only 32 energy. Not great. These guys are giving us 339 minerals. They are currently constructing 4 buildings and developing 1 starbase. And they're planning to construct a mining network 3, which they have enough for actually, so they should start looking on that. So all in all, this sector is really pumping out the resources. And in fact, they're producing more energy than the one I specifically asked to produce energy. But never mind. Oh, they're also... Ooh, they're costing us in the food. Quite heavily, actually. That's not great. Still, we're in the positive on food, so that's good. I'll have to keep an eye on that, though. I don't want that to spread too far. I'm going to have to create another sector that's agricultural based.
Construction complete.
Smashing. Some of our planets are finishing the buildings that we set them to do. Still worried by the amount of planets that are on this list here of unrest being stupidly high. But nevertheless, there's not much we can do about it right now.
Technology discovered.
We could grab our science ship and go and look at these. It's whether we'll get there in time. Switch our speciality. Construction, okay. Nothing that you can do, so let's go for the cheapest. It's 2,500, 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. Okay, so it's between these rare resources. What do we want? Strategic resource, extremely durable crystals that enhance the armor-piercing capability and projectile weapons. Projectile weapons. What does this one do? Strategic resource. This ore can be refined into metal that is both very malleable and durable. Okay, so we can up the quality of our ships. We got Aurelumor. Can use to effective high frequency shield modifications. Okay, so that better shields. Crystals. Ooh. So it's between these two for me, either stronger ships, stronger shields, or better energy weapons. I think we'll go for the stronger shields because that'll benefit every ship. And that'll be done in 5 months' time anyway. Oh my god. Cracking. I really want to take the Prime out. They've only got a small section of space really, but they are very, very powerful. They are overwhelming in comparison to us, apparently, and yeah. I think they've built tall. So I may need the support of allies and friends in order to sort that out. The Alliance of Sacred Traditions are very happy with us, and they have an 11% of the population. The Citizens Elite Union of 8% is very unhappy with us, but then again it's expected considering what we're doing, suppressing their beliefs and all that. Lovely jubbly stuff. Apparently we can upgrade our shipyard in some way. Ah, yes we can. Indeed, I totally forgot about this. So considering this is our shipyard, we'll build some shipyards. as much rejoicing. What's this building here? Offload trading. I think we will go for hydroponics bay. No, we don't need a hydroponics bay. Listening post, we don't need that. Cruise quarters, I suppose. Hey! Yeah, we can increase our ship output speed by, well, doubling it really. Triple. 150%, 200%. And we have got quite a lot of ships to build. Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's a less than half. So with the new upgrades to the station, that'll take less. It'll be doubly fast. Our second fleet seems to have arrived on the station. This fleet is also arrived. Hooray! Everyone's there. I think actually what I am going to do as well is grab this station, upgrade it. And defense-wise, can upgrade you, apparently. That's 6 out of 6 stations there. That's
Technology discovered.
what we got now? Oh, shoot. Okay, this time anything of your particular talents? The answer is yes! Yes! Modification points for mechanical templates. Oh, and terraforming. Oh no, sorry. Robo modding. I don't know why I read terraforming. Quite true. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that's our next objective, is to start upgrading our star bases. Oh, a peace has been declared between whom and whom? The true Kerim Horde has declared their peace with the Empire of Kroldar. The attackers, Empire of Kroldar, gained 2 planets, sorry. And systems they gained 3. It's very nice. So the old Horde is being pushed back, apparently. Also examine who's got a defensive pact here. The Kerim successor kingdom Khanate has gained a true defensive pact. My God, I can bear a defensive pact's invitation to the true Kerim Horde. Okay, so it looks like the 2 separate empires are now starting to form back together, which could be a bit terrifying, a little bit, but never mind. Right, I'm going to minimise the faction so I can focus more on my star bases now. Looks like we've got our second one online already.
Construction complete.
Where's this one? Oh yes, the Encano Empire border. Okay. We will upgrade all of them, of course. We will... Oh, you already have... Oh, duh.
Construction complete.
So we'll let that one do its ting. Yeah, that starbase is working now. Next.
Ships upgraded.
No. I'm not sure I need this second one. We're now in friendly relations with the Encano. I'm not sure this base is required. Should I keep it just in case? I'm not sure at all. Okay, let's just...
Initiating communications.
This base, if you please. So start a trade offer. This time, the Afari Interplanetary States. They want 3,400 minerals for... No, because we don't need energy credits. So let's upgrade you as well. I'm going to be a bit weird. I'm going to swap these around. I'm going to put an anchorage there. And you will become trading hub there. Don't ask why it matters, but it does matter. Courage. And you can be a trading hub. There we go. Smashing. Who else? How much are we doing on resources? We are starting to run a bit low. Next. Resources. We're down to 500. So I think my best bet is to actually let my current orders complete. I mean, our capital base should nearly be done anyway. Yeah, it's just building the crew quarters now. So we've got our brand new shipyards online. Yeah, we're just building 3 ships. So we need to build up our resources once again. Our minerals count is starting to run a bit low. In fact, I think I'll leave all these to do what they're doing right now, and I'll work on one at a time instead of all of them at once. In fact, I may cancel some. Tell you what, let's just cancel the upgrades, shall we? What are we losing out on? Energy. Ah, what do we need? Yeah, well, cancel the upgrades for now. So I must say, I apologise for my mouse like really sporadically moving from corner to corner. It's really sunny today and I can barely see my screen. The window beside me, the blinds are closed, but it's that bright, it's blinding me to the actual light coming from the screen. It's bizarre. Well, it's not bizarre, but you know, it's irritating. Oh, did I not? Ooh, crap. Hang on, no, wait, this is the... Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'm alright with losing energy credits for now. Right now we want to focus on upgrading this station here. It's going to take a long time actually. So might as well upgrade our hardware instead. Speaking of which, actually, let's just have a gander here, because I'm sure I changed it about to deal, yeah, pure armour damage. I think I need to change that back.
Technology discovered.
I think I do. Let's put them three in there so they can do the shield damage.
Ships upgraded.
Bypass. Does that do shield damage? It does do massive shield damage. Doesn't do good armor damage. Can I trade that for... No, that's the only one I got. I'm thinking of a disruptor that just bypasses both armor and shields. It does just straight hull damage. Right, what if we just finish researching? You there.
Technology discovered.
Okay, patience. So that is 13, 27, 20, 16 and 23. So the obvious choice is modification points. Genetic modification we're looking into now. You in the meantime. Okay, so back on these, which is the cheapest? 2525. So it's these two again. So what did you do? Yes, it's these crystal have occasionally embrace the power of output for energy weapons.
Construction complete.
Making the ideal material for ooh, wow, so this one's for explosive. I mean, we don't really have that many of explosive weapons, so we'll go for the energy one, but yeah. That's cool. Okay, somebody's opened the borders with someone else. With us, the Sidran Galactic Hierarchy has become friendly enough that they decided to open their borders. Okie dokie. Of course, free movement is border controls. Oh, idiot. Idiot. Let's upgrade our defences once again. Get that underway. So we just... How many strategic resources are we currently? 7. Nice. Nice indeed. And our fleet capacity is actually close to full. Mind you, we have a lot of ships to be built. Ships are still joining our fleet, replenishing their numbers from everything that was lost in the recent war. Oh, hello, what's this? Unspent trade points. Oh, okay, that's going to take a while to sort out, so I may do that off camera soon. But first, my priority is political and defence, or defence and economy, I suppose. So I'm upgrading all my stations to be better economically. $165 days until that is done. Let's actually just put that up to the top so we can get that out the way. Just a second. Do we have time to do these? Oh, there's only one left and it's gonna expire in 2 days, so nope. Should have really done them before, to be honest, but never mind. Not that it really matters all that much. I think if we did, we'd only be... the border would have only closed and annoyed me anyway. There you go. that's gone now. So we're currently upgrading our stations. Meanwhile, more and more ships are coming to join the fleet. A lot of destroyers and corvettes, I suppose. Oh, hello. A strange report from Flav. We are receiving strange reports from our observation above Flav. One of the native kingdoms has rallied under a mysterious religious figure, and we are seeing evidence of them using advanced technology from beyond the current level of development. Oh dear. Could this be related to our missing scientists? Curious. So in this world...
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, oh dear. So they may have found our missing scientists' equipment, weapons, so on and so forth, and are using them for their own gain. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A bit of a boo-boo was made there. So what kind of society are they right now?
Initiating communications.
They are in the industrial age, so it's not too bad. We could try and get them into our empire. Say 1,000 minerals for 1 Aurelium ore. Nope. Oh, I must have got that wrong. They must have been offering minerals for energy. Crap. Before when I said I don't need energy, and because they wanted minerals for it, I think it was the other way around.
Technology discovered.
Smashing, what have we got now? Anything of your tree? The answer is nay. Nay! Nay! Well, 8,400, 2,500 is the cheapest. Oh, yep. Go for that. That'll take a little amount of time. Cheapen our corvette builds cost, but not that it's needed. Our fleet strength is back to 10k. Hooray! Well, how's our station doing? Station's doing fine. 76 days and it will be complete. That is about 4 months.
Construction complete.
Our energy is actually falling quite low.
Construction complete.
Nice. Nice, nice and nice. Oh, cool. Our energy's climbed back up a little bit because we finished all the reshuffling, should I say, on the other bases. And this one is nearly complete in 44 days. Just watch all these ships joining our fleet. Bam! There goes another one. So eventually we're going to really have to work on our energy output, and I think building the trade hubs and so on is the way to do it. I can't wait for the next update. Every time
construction complete
works on a big update, it just looks really impressive every time. I've not looked at one and gone, nah, don't like the look of that one. I think I will build here a gun battery and another 2 gun batteries, and then in this slot I will build a missile battery. This one will be a hangar. Down here, what do we want? We can build, maybe a listening post would be ideal here actually. Listening post, what do you do? Space costumes, blah 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 blah. Upkeep 2 minerals, standard modifier. Sensor range +2. Ship hyperlane detection range +4. Yeah, we'll go for that. We can have a gander into the neighbouring systems. Meanwhile, defences. Let's build those. How many can we build? Another 3. There you go. So that's the station development complete for now. Massively upgraded. So next is this one. Let's upgrade the station and upgrade the defences. The limited defences, how many has it got? It's got 6 out of 6. It's not really that limited. I think I'm going to make this one the home of the 2nd Fleet. Simply because it's a front line and yeah, there's no one defending it. So it could be a potential battle zone here. I think while that one's updating, we're also going to improve this one.
Technology discovered.
Upgrade you. Technology has been discovered. Hooray! Where at? You again. Anything of your particular talents? Yay! We have building build speed. Not really the most useful, but there you go. I suppose it'll help in a pinch. Oh, our mineral income has really dropped. Yeah, we need those trade things online sooner rather than later. Meanwhile, let's have a look at our factions while we wait. Let's see how we're doing now. Oh good, the Xeno Justice Organization has actually become more influential towards us, which is bloody fantastic. The Democratic Realm Democratic Reform Committee is well, they like us. We're doing good. The Union of Scientists, no. They're not giving us any benefits because what? What are they not happy about? The ledge. Staying ahead of the curve. Okay, because yeah, we're not researching. We're not the most advanced in the way of research in the galaxy, so yeah, that's fine. I can deal with that. These guys.
Construction complete.
Pacifists. What's bothering them? There's a red one. Non-violent. Well, shit. I'm afraid we've been in a war. So we may have to...
Initiating communications.
May have to get rid of them as well. Communication. The Akano Empire want to give us 4,684 minerals for monthly of beryllium ore. I don't think I need that. No, I don't. Okay. I think we should look for the next faction to subtly suggest they go away. So let's have a look. I think we want to have a look at happiness. Who is the least happy? Well, obviously these guys are, because we're suppressing them. The spiritualists are very unhappy with us. They have quite a following as well. What percentage of our people? 8% of our people are spiritualists. So I will... yeah, we'll suppress them as well. So basically we're trying to push everyone towards our way of thinking. Now 50% of our population is xenophile. That's fantastic. Our authoritarian group has shrunk somewhat, and I don't think our egalitarian group has grown any, but there you go. So we have someone who's unemployed, or one pop that is unemployed, so we'll sort that out later. Can't be fussed with that right now. Slowly but surely our main factions are growing, which is bloody nice. So let's leave them to do their thing. Our star bases are nearly done. At least our shipyard has finished its construction. We need to wait for this starbase to finish upgrading, which is going to take a while. Yeah, we've got another 400 odd days yet. So we do need that one to upgrade and this one to upgrade.
Initiating
as well.
communications.
There's people after my resources in there. Yeah, look. People really want this beryllium ore. The Airline Civilian Coalition, they're giving us 1,300.
Construction complete.
Just no. Not a chance, my friend. Good grief. I may pick a faction that I want to be friendlier with and offer them some of these resources that we're gathering. Just, you know, get a diplomatic standing up with them. Or maybe find someone who's technologically advanced and steal some of their knowledge. But we're up there with the technology. Our physicists are the weaker group. Our sociologists are the stronger. Oh, hello, what is this? The 001 continuum. Let me just... God damn it, right. Communication from the 001 continuum. Protocol 712-1 activated. Initiating war asset. Okay. Transfer. Oh, nice! To complaint organic civilization. Message follows. Error, error, data corrupt. I do love that. It's like they're helping us out, but they're like, here's why. Error. We graciously accept. Oh yeah, we graciously accept. Because, yeah, they're advanced. They have advanced technology. Oh, I can't see my mouse. There you are. God damn you, sunlight. Military fleets. Oh, did they not send us that? Oh, they did. I think. This would be they.
Technology discovered.
Hold on. Where's me mate? There you are. Good grief. So we're going to send... Oh, they sent 3 more of them destroyer class things again. That's good. That's good. I can get behind that. We're going to send that to our main fleet. Oh god, look how fast they are. They are So engineering technology is complete. Let's have a look. What else? What else? What else? Okay. You're 27,000, you're 16,000, you're 6,000. Oh. Destroy ability. Okay, yeah, I can get behind that. Make our ships cheaper. Good news. This is nearly done. Also good news. Let's close that.
Technology discovered.
Swish. Okay, so we're looking for the cheapest. 27, 16, 13, 20. Monthly Unity plus 5%. Hey, yes, we will have that. What is our current Unity? 395. That's going to be a nice chunk to that. It's a nice addition. Will not argue against it. Our second fleet is almost in position with their new following ships that we will add to their fleet shortly. Let's see here. So you're currently being worked on. How close are you to being complete, my friend? My friendly station. Still a while off. Jesus, these take a long time. Ooh, wow, we are losing energy fast. Really need to get on top of that. What is this? What? Hang on. Have I got the wrong thing selected? Oh, I selected a different. I was looking for this one. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. One on the border. I was wondering why I didn't have any bases built around it. How long have you got? 214 days. Grand. That's a long time. Research Institute is nowhere near done. Engineering is our closest research to being done. Who is this? Oh, these are pirate fleets, are they not? I want to see how strong they are. But I can't directly get to them, can I? No, I cannot. A peace treaty has been signed once again. This is between
Initiating communications.
the Flavian bloc and the Tanzania. Let's just pause that. These guys. So attacker effects. Flavian bloc is humiliated, reducing the Empire's influence. Okay, influence gain and pop happiness for 10 years. Something civilian confederation gains 100 influence. So that's all they went to war for, to embarrass them, basically. Not a very good reason for conflict, is it? Okay. So the Tisnid Citizen Confederation want a defensive pact with us. By the looks of it. Yep, so we will graciously accept that. And we'll have a look at what we can do So let's see here. This one gives our leader's lifespan plus 20 years. Could be nice. Governing ethics attraction increased by 25%. That could be very good indeed, actually. Or unrest is reduced by 20% on all our planets. I think we'll go for the ethics attraction because it'll work for everyone. And then we'll go for this to reduce the level of unrest in our worlds, which will help massively. Our minerals is climbing back up there. That's good news. So look at this defensive station. How close are you now? Have I paused it? I have indeed. So I think I'll finish up the construction of this station. And then I may end the part here. It's coming up to an hour anyway, it's 56 minutes so far. Yeah, no research that we can do immediately. As our second... No. Where's that other group of ships then? Oh, there they are. Not far away. I think we'll wait for these guys to get to their destination, combine them into the second fleet, and then I'm going to end it here. I'm going to set everything to upgrade for next time, for when I come back. But we made good strides in the political arena. We've really diminished a lot of support for some of the other parties that we weren't so keen on, which is great news indeed. So let's just open our faction tab, see what we're up to. Yes, nice. 33% of our population has joined the Xeno Justice group. This too shall pass. Okay. The threat of forceful intervention has done little to dissuade the disruptive elements on Velam. In fact, the locals seem to have lost faith in the method of control. Okay. So in short, people are still very pissed. Nevertheless, we are breaking some of these rival parties down. We'll continue to do so to make those who are loyal to our ways much happier. Like I said, the Xeno Justice Organisation is growing. They are the biggest party. They've just gone up by 1% and have 34% of the population behind them. This happiness is 66, that's nice. The Democratic Reform Committee is at 8% of the population, with 65% of the population behind, 65 happiness. We're doing good, we're doing good. We are dismantling rival parties. Our people will be happy. We'll force them to be happy, because once they're happy, that'll put our resource production up as well. We just watch these free ships fly to their destination. We keep an eye on our star bases to see how they're doing. They're nearly done actually, now I look at it. Both of them. You fly off, that's nice. Let's have a look. Oh, God's sake, mouse, stay Ah, this one is done. Hooray! So we're going to do the same on this side as we are on the other side. Gun batteries in both slots. And down here we will build ourselves a... if I can find it. Oh, why's all these greyed out? Oh, it's like an uplink computer, I think. I think we don't have one. What's this building then? Oh, we've already built the listening post. I see, I get it. Okay, let's go to the fences. We've upgraded you, haven't we? Yes, we have. Let's build some. We can build another 3 of those. Get this station up to scratch.
Construction complete.
There we go. Nice. Hello, what's this? Terror. After a period of... spat everywhere then. After a period of mounting tension, the unrest on Avitidic has resulted in a terrorist action. While casualties and property damage were minimal, faith in the Afari interplanetary state's ability to protect its citizens has been shaken. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Looks like we have some trouble brewers in our empire. Well, let's get trade boosted, shall we? Let's do that indeed. Let's build 2 trade hubs. There we go. And here we will build... I think... build ourselves a resource silo. There we go. That should improve the amount of income we get. And now I can quite happily move on and start upgrading the next building. Next space, sorry. This one. Meanwhile, we'll go here. Has our fleet joined us yet? Oh, here it comes. There we go. So let's grab both of you. Oh, we've got a leadership debate coming up. Nice. Election, not debate. Oh, we can't merge them. Why is this? Does the second fleet have too many? I think it probably does. There's a lot of destroyers, doesn't it? So we need to get rid of 6 of these smaller vessels in order to make room. Let's pause it a second while I do this. Let's go like this. Second fleet. I think. I have no idea. How are we going to cut this down? So 10 of them. I think 10 of them for now. Let's disband all of them ships. That should give us plenty of room to merge these 2 together now. That it does. Use this opportunity to go here again and so that's 20. Push that to... Now I'm going to leave this one at 15. Knock that one down by 1 point. Oh, no, we'll keep that 20, and then we've got a bit of extra room to play with. Actually, you know what? 20 to make it a nice even number. There you go. 72. That's not really an even number. There you go. 18. 70. Right, there we go. So we've got a nice-ish even number. And then we can reinforce the fleet to build 25 ships. Jesus. How do I know what it's doing here? I'm very confused right now. We need to get rid of this, don't we? Get rid of this whole design. How do you get rid of the whole design of this fleet? Well, this one even. What's in this one? It's got 12 ships that have been separated. Let's delete you. That fleet needs to disappear. Will it disappear if I need to get rid of it somehow? Oh! Bottom right there. Disband that fleet. Get this one, and can we reinforce the ships now? We can. Let's let that one run through. And then we'll go for our election. Let's see who we've got. Let's pause it again. It's got Taraktor. So they are industrialist and frontier. Their agenda is expansionist overtures. Gives a claim influence minus 10% cost, that's good. We've got this one is frontier and resilient. Selective nostalgia. Unity output plus 10%. We have Gaprawek, who is industrialist and got a frontier spirit, and the selective nostalgia again. This one's grow economy, that is okay. Let us abstain. So that does two things. So one of our researchers got picked, our engineering researcher. Let's see if we can get a good voidcraft. Oh yes, voidcraft right there. Yes. I'm going to see if I can replace you as well. Let's research. I can replace you. What's this? Sapient AI resistant. Okay. Oh, right, that's right. Okay. Recruit you. Mark you in there. Can we get a third? Can we get a third researcher? We cannot. But we could get rid of some of them that aren't doing anything. I.e. you. Oh crap, not what I meant to do. I meant to dismiss you, to be honest. I mean, you're both very dismissible. Let's dismiss you both. We're done with computer technology, I'm sure. In the future it might be useful, but right now, sod off. Let us get us a new researcher that understands DNA. There we go. Now we've got scientific trees that are more specialised. Though I did replace this one a bit too soon. Computer technology is what we're currently researching, but never mind. 12 months' time. Our engineer will be complete with the technology. Our factions are, the desired factions should I say, are growing. And our spaceport program is continuing to develop nicely. We're just working on this one. On the Baydan system. Baydan. Oh, we didn't have a look at which bloody one got elected. Okay, so we elected Capra Weck, a previous scientist on Greater Querus, to become the next ruler. And your agenda was selective nostalgia, which gives us a unity output of 10%. That is nice! Very nice. Our unit is now up to 402. Jesus. Very good indeed. With the amount that the costs keep going up by, it's going to take us 8-9 months to get our next, well, this unrest debuff. Not debuff. Whatever. Let's just let the clock tick over a few minutes, let everything calm down. Political changes happened. A migration treaty between two factions, I'm not particularly bothered, it doesn't affect me. Yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. So, yeah, thank you for watching this episode of Stellaris, and join me again next time for some more of the E.I.S. interplanetary state. See you then.